Okay. You go.
Oh.
You said you want to start this off.
Well, I was just going to mention how I'm dressed for the occasion. And this twink is wearing PJs. What about that? What's that about?
I don't know what else there is to say about that. Except, I wanted to do something really like big for our first episode. And
I see we both had that idea. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just think like we just got lost in translation because,
well, you definitely are getting the big portion down.
Okay. That's great. So shut the fuck up.
Oh,
your tuck is slipping. Yeah.
I'm not even tucked. Yeah. What about that? You can't see it.
Oh my God. We're not putting that.
Shorts.
We're not.
We'll blur it. We'll blur it. We'll blur it.
With her face.
Yes. With Kate's face. You'll meet her soon. Don't worry. Anyways.
Okay.
Well, this is our first episode. We don't know what to do, how to start it, or what to talk about. Well, we do know what to talk about, but we don't know how to get there. So bear with us.
What are we talking about?
Is that all that?
So first we can talk about the elephant in the room, which is, okay. So we can talk about, what do you want to talk about?
Well, we were discussing the Grammys. Now, I have a lot of thoughts. I need my phone because I did write down thoughts.
Okay.
I told him to as well. I told her to do the same and she didn't. I
They're tucked in my brain right now.
Oh, so at least someone's tugged. At least one of us is tugged because it couldn't be me right now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hopefully I'm not slouched.
It's organized.
Oh my God.
You can't see that, but it's organized.
Yeah. We'll put it somewhere.
So, yeah. So basically, okay. Yeah. Well, the Grammys just happened as of like 2 days ago. It was on Sunday. Today is Tuesday.
So
I have thoughts. Most of them are good though. Only a couple are negative. Well, one is crazy. Did you see Kanye and his girlfriend?
I did.
She was butt ass naked.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'm here for it or not.
I'm not. He's like forcing her to do it.
Yeah,
she did not.
I don't like the whole idea of it. And plus there was like kids there and stuff.
They weren't invited.
Yeah.
That part.
Not it.
Weird vibes. So that's kind of how.
But the outfit she was wearing, loved.
If that was on like the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race, fierce. Or if that was like Fashion Week, fierce. But this is the Grammys. I don't know. It's just your whole hoochie was
your
out?
hole is out.
Yeah, like not just one, but both.
Yeah.
And then it was just a lot. It was.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
So that was interesting. Great first take. What else?
Well, okay. Do you want me to just go down my list? I don't want to like take over, but I can.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, okay, I have an order, but I need to rant about this now. Benson Boone.
Your favorite.
My favorite. Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to be like. I'm sure he's a great person. Maybe not. I don't know. I heard he grew up Mormon. I am shading the Mormons out there. I'm sorry. But the Mormons I know? No. You might need to cut that out.
No.
I know.
We won't.
No. They can listen.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, let me stay on track. Benson Boone. Okay?
Actually, I'm going to say it. If we say anyone about anything about anyone, let me fix my words. No one knows who we are. No one knows what this is. Mm-mm. So we can say anything.
Yes. And also, it is just our opinion. And also, if I'm going to talk about you, it's because you did something wrong to me. So don't do something wrong to me. What?
So Benson Boone did something wrong to you?
Yes. Me personally. No, he didn't. And I'm sure he's a great guy. And he's famous and I'm not. That's fine. That's
these
fine.
beautiful things that I've got.
But exactly. Where my hatred started
was that gorgeous
song.
That beautiful
one could say
rendition of.
All I'm going to say is there is a common. And if you like Benson Boone, you can like Benson Boone. Like I said, this is my opinion.
don't watch this. If
Will
you
my
don't like
opinion
Benson
change of
Boone.
you? Yes. But once again, it's just my opinion.
I will think you have smelly feet.
Or
So-
like, well, okay, so I haven't even said why I don't like him.
Oh yeah,
It's a lot of reasons, TBH. His demographic of people that listen to that song are not people I vibe with. A lot of them are religious people, which I think is very interesting because he's doing this whole like wannabe Harry Styles, Freddie Mercury vibe. Benson Boone.
And the only girl I know who loves Benson Boone is also an MGK stan.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
MGK and
Kate,
Benson Boone.
who you'll meet very soon, just said that the only people that like Benson Boone that she knows are people who like MGK. And that just explains exactly.
Nasty. Benson, if you're watching this, I don't give a fuck. But
Benson,
I just think
Benson, if
it's
you're watching this,
so
I'm sorry.
like it's so male to like finish the performance and then 10 seconds before you're about to walk off stage, you adjust your dick. Like
See-
you couldn't wait 10 seconds. Like, and then you apologize, but it's like those 10 seconds before you walk off stage, the man in you just knows what you're doing. You knew damn well what you were doing.
Yes.
And it's just like, you're at the Grammys and you're telling me Doechii and like Cynthia and even like Alicia Keys, she just gave a beautiful speech, didn't even perform. They were elegant. They were classy. And you just grabbed your sweaty balls in that Harry Styles wannabe
Okay,
outfit.
thank you, because the outfit. Okay, and this leads me not to cut you off.
Harry
I get
Styles from
very-
Temu, that's all I had to say.
Okay,
You can go.
and to me, Harry Styles is a Temu version of like Freddie Mercury and David Bowie. Like Benson Boone is doing what Harry Styles did to David Bowie and Freddie Mercury, where he just is like kind of, and that's fine. Harry
Love
Styles
Harry
at least
Styles.
is more successful
yeah,
for
bring
it.
him back. Love Harry Styles. Miss him.
That's her opinion. How are you going to try to wanna be Freddie Mercury or David Bowie, whatever you're going for, and wear just a baby blue, like, was it sequin? I don't know. And there was nothing. He just had his, I feel like I'm being too mean, but why do I care?
Yeah.
It's
a talk show.
I just feel like him trying to push this like David Bowie, Freddie Mercury vibe is giving very much like, I don't know, maybe I'm being too keyboard warrior with this, but it just seems like he's trying to be gay. And for me personally, it just doesn't come off authentic. The thing with like other gay pop stars and stuff, like Lady Gaga, Chappell Roan, from the start, they have been talking about being gay. Whatever. Basically, the final thought is that Benson Boone kind of pisses me off.
Yeah. And this also, for just in case this does go well, and like 10 years down the line where I do meet Benson Boone or something, you can
Change my opinion.
Yeah,
please.
we literally always switch roles with people, but for now, I can't stand you because you adjusted yourself at the Grammys 10 seconds before you literally were behind stage where you could adjust. And so it's like, I know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. But it's like,
I guess it's working.
if you prove us wrong, we'll shut the fuck up. It's that easy.
Yeah. And also, once again, it's just my opinion.
Like, we flip-flop all the time with people.
Yeah. And I keep seeing comments on TikTok about how he is our generation's Freddie Mercury, our generation's David Bowie. No, babe. That's Chappell Roan. Chappell Roan is our Chappell Roan, Lady Gaga. There's so many other options that are like, feel like real, true, like queer artists. And that's not Benson Boone.
I also feel like leave Freddie Mercury where Freddie Mercury is done.
Yes. Yeah, that part. Why can't Chappell Roan be Chappell Roan? Why can't Benson Boone be Benson Boone?
Be Benson Boone. But we got to get rid of those. We got to change up those songs. No.
And the song, I
can't get behind it.
I can't get behind the song.
Move on to the next subject. Sorry, Benson, but happy for you.
I'm not sorry.
But fix it. Prove us wrong. Thank you. Next on the list.
Next on the list for me, because I made this list for me because I thought you were going to make a list for you.
Well, then let's talk about something I want to talk about.
Yeah.
What do I want to talk about first? But I was going to ask like towards the end of the EP, first EP.
Do you know what EP stands for? Like
episode. Anyways, so I was gonna ask like, who like, okay, so it's already the end of 2025. Who are your like 3 artists that you're like, I just listen to them the whole year? Like who is already, who is already, okay. So for my 3, for my 3, I automatically think it's gonna be Doechii. Like she's probably, I
have about 5, but I'll try to pick 3.
She's probably gonna be like one of the few people I'm actually going to listen to all year round. My second one is probably going to be Jenny, because her album comes out in like 25 days. I'm so excited.
Period.
And then my third one, probably, I don't know. I shouldn't have said 3 then. What are your 3?
Well, I'm also trying to think of a third, but obviously Gaga, because this leads me into what I want to talk about next.
I'll take that as my third one. Yeah, that's a great one.
Okay, this is development, because every time I play Gaga in the car, he does not. Well, it's not that you don't vibe. It's just like I always feel like
it's been heard. Like, and then she was with Joanne for a second, which is great. Okay, like,
whoa. You don't even know the lore.
I don't know the lore, but I love that. Love the cover. I see it everywhere. It's great. Like, yada yada. But then again, I don't like it because I just think of that flat hat, and it's like great self-discovery. Yeah, I love self-discovery. I'm rooting for her all the time. She looks cute, gorgeous, and everything. But that
I was gonna take this
just
as
not
a win,
my
but
thing.
You're just shitting on Mama. That's Mom.
Okay, go.
But this is development, because every time I would see whatever. You've got the point. Anyways, Abracadabra and Disease and Die With a Smile. The fact that those 3 songs are about to be on an album that's coming out in like less than a month, or like just a month basically, is so exciting. So definitely Gaga for number 1, because Abracadabra is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. It is perfect. It's a perfect Gaga song. It like feels like Gaga. It has a good dance vibe beat. Loved Disease, but Disease was like, I did listen to it on repeat, but once I heard Abracadabra, I was like, okay, this album's like gonna be really good, you know? Disease, I was still like, I liked it, but I was like, I need another single to like really see what the vibe of this album is gonna be. And I was not disappointed. So definitely Gaga. Definitely fucking Chapel Roan. Duh.
Chappelle Rowan. Yeah.
Chappelle Rowan. Yes.
Chappelle Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
You shut the fuck up.
You were very rude to me at the Grammys. Love her. Love everything she stands for. So happy she got Best New Artist. I was like,
to click on that, actually, like, if you get annoyed at her for like speaking up about herself or any celebrity, you're a piece of shit also. Just like the paparazzi.
If you're in the camp,
because I would be the same way. I'd be like,
well,
like, if you're gonna be mean to me, I'm just gonna call you out for being mean to me. I don't care how classy I have to be.
Yeah, and there's a normalization with like everyone in the world that like if you are famous, you owe your fans something. And while I think you should be nice to your fans, like don't be a bitch or a dick about it, but you don't owe them anything. Like if Lady Gaga was walking down the street and I was like, Gaga, I love you so much. She's like, hey, like I appreciate it, but like I really just, you know, I don't want to take a picture. But I wouldn't understand that because I'm not a crazy fucking bitch. Same with Chappell Roan. But the fact that people are mad at her for like standing up for herself and stuff is so crazy. My
you people
foot
out
is
there.
going so numb. It's actually crazy. I don't know why. Because the shoes are off. I don't know.
Probably because you're wrapped in like 20 tights.
Yeah, but like my other one's fine.
Then it's probably just the way you're sitting.
Probably. If you see my feet without shoes on, actually fuck you. You know, who gives a fuck? It's episode 1 and I'm already not giving a fuck. You're getting this.
Wow. Clearly, I give a fuck, guys. So I think, yeah. But,
Zoom in on that foot there. Zoom in on that foot. Anyways, Chapel. And I'll say, I don't know. I have so many, but like, yeah, Doechie's a really good one. Another FK Twigs. That's who it is. FK Twigs, Chapel, and Gaga.
Yeah, FK Twigs.
Those are my girls.
Brilliant, yes.
Yeah, those are my divas.
Yes.
Was so good. So good. Was it not?
It was good. Yes.
Great album.
I loved it. I will be buying her merch at Coachella.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I'll be
Gaga.
buying. Oh, yeah. I keep
Gaga's
forgetting.
merch. Charlie's merch.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
There's hella people with good merch there. Or hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully. We'll see.
But
what's next on your list?
Well, I was going to talk about, because like I was happy that Chapel won Best New Artist, but I was scared that people were going to kind of like hate on her because they wanted Doechii to win or Sabrina to win. But the fact that Doechii won Best Rap Album and Sabrina won Best Pop Solo Performance, I was fine with it. Like all those girls won. The only one that didn't win was Billie. And yes, Cowboy Carter won, and Beyonce's wanted to win that specific category for 20 years. I love Beyonce. Don't get me wrong. I have a Beyonce shirt. Ask her right there. I have a Beyonce shirt. Okay? I love Beyonce. Like, I actually do. It's not just a shirt, but I don't think Cowboy Carter should have won over Hit Me Hard and Soft.
That's fine.
It shouldn't have.
It's our first episode. We can do all the best hot takes in the world without anything.
Well, of course. Well, I don't. Oh, I don't care that they're gonna come for me. That's not the part I'm scared about.
But the beehive's gonna come for you.
I'm part of the beehive.
You can't sting the bee with its own stinger.
What is that from?
I don't know. That's from me.
It's from off the
You
dog.
can't take the horse to the watering hole and force it to drink the water. Same thing. Yep.
You like all the words were there and the storyline was there, but I think it was a little jumbled. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. But you said
you can't teach a zebra to pitch a tent.
You can grab a horse by the nuts and drag it to water, but you can't make it drink the like. What are you saying?
Pretty much, yes.
But yeah, love Beyonce, but Hit Me Hard and Soft should have won Album of the Year.
I'm actually gonna say
she win 2 Grammys. I'm sorry.
I'm actually going to say I think it's fine. Cowboy Carter won because like I feel like I saw it everywhere. Like that's just my world.
Hit Me Hard and Soft was whoa. Okay, also I love Billie. She would be like my number 4.
Yeah. No,
Billie
it's
like love Billie so much, but I just don't think she's gonna be releasing music for a little bit.
Yeah, so
because she just did.
But
she kind of is a person who doesn't release music that often.
But this ogre loves Billie Eilish
so much.
I love all them too. I just love seeing my girls win.
Yeah, but the fact
I think because I also kind of don't care because
it's pretty valid.
Lana Del Rey hasn't won a single one, and Ariana Grande hasn't been there in 5 years.
And
so
the year that Ari didn't win anything, Billie won all the ones. So now it's like Billie's.
Yeah.
You know what song I listen to a lot? This is just a little side note while I try to make my phone work.
Also, pause. Stream Nosebleeds by Doechii immediately. Or I will be coming for the 5 viewers watching this if we're lucky with 5. But go fucking stream it. And that's all I have to say. Thank you. Proceed, ma'am, mister.
Sorry, you told me to pause, so I paused. Oh yeah, love Doechii. Also stream Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Thank you. I've been listening to Guilty Conscience by 070 Shake a lot. That's such a good song. That is such a good song. Grip it on to shake. Anyways,
button to the top.
Button to the top. Topics.
We're done.
Covered. We're done. No, we got more.
I love Alicia Keys.
Okay. Well,
I just had to say that.
Yeah, she looks so good. Okay, I saw a TikTok about, it was like some girl like thirsting over her son, and then she realized her son was like 14 years old. It was really weird. Anyway, so if you're that girl, what's up with that?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Let's not pull a Gracie Abrams.
Please no.
Love Finn Wolfhard.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. But my next topic was Trisha Paytas just had her Broadway debut. No, you think I'm crazy. But the clips from the show, it looks so fun. And the fact that like Trish isn't the best singer, no shade to mom. No shade to mama. But it kind of like that's part of the story is like she is playing herself wanting a Broadway dream. And she's like, I know, like, anyways, I was watching videos and there were people crying. It felt like everything was going correct. You know what I mean? Have you seen anything on it?
No. I know she was going to Broadway. I thought that was for
It's
like
her own
another
show.
couple months or whatever in the works. I thought she was just promoting it like right now. It's already started?
She just had her first show.
Oh,
She has
wow.
more.
Okay.
And
See, I
it
didn't
sold
know
out.
any of that.
But the thing is that's so like cool is like the videos of people waiting for her outside of the theater. There's so many people.
I
And
love Trisha.
I love her too.
I'd wait outside
and
for her.
There's a lot of people that think she like shouldn't have a platform because of like all the shit she's done in the past. But me, I am a person who thinks that like people can change and grow because I have people in my life who were one thing and now because of time and people telling them not to be that thing, they're no longer that thing and they actually realize what they did was wrong. And I feel like that's Trisha. So I believe she deserves every bit of success she's getting.
That's fair.
Clock it.
I think she's great. I love her. She's funny.
She cried.
I'm getting this because it says squirt. And that was like that was the first time I was like, I think I'm going to love this girl forever. I think I'm going to be with her forever.
I want to travel the world with her.
I want to travel the
She's
world
the
with
worst
her.
person I've ever met.
And I want to travel the world with her.
I want to travel the world with her. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you fucking think? We're gonna have a 20-minute
okay.
episode.
What's on your list?
Oh my god. Also, we don't have to just stick to the list the whole time. We can be a little more
We don't.
conversational. But I do think there's good points on here.
Yeah, because I don't want to finish this and then you'd be like, I should have fucking said this.
Okay, I wrote most of this while I was sitting in class, and I meant to say a level of respect that's unsaid. I'll explain. That makes no sense, but I'll explain. But it says a level of redirect that's unsaid, so that makes even less sense. Let me ask you a question. When I say a level of respect that's unsaid, what does that mean to you? Like, what is that?
Like basic human decency.
But like sometimes I feel like other people maybe don't. Not that I want their respect, but I just mean like sometimes I don't think people understand that I do love them. I am just strictly being like, your outfit's ugly, you know? I was
so
hoping
like a
you were gonna
read?
like. I was hoping you
Like
were
a
gonna,
read? Is that what
a
you're
little
saying?
bit, but I more mean like you're not just like your face is busted. Your skin is so ass. It looks like fucking concrete. You know, like I'm not talking about that. I'm more talking about like someone comes for advice and is like, "Am I doing something wrong?" And you tell them yes. Like they shouldn't get butthurt or mad at you for telling them the truth, especially when they asked. But there's like a level of respect there that you don't have to preface everything with like, you know, I love you, but like you should just know that.
Oh, so like reassuring?
I don't know. What do you mean reassuring? I'm more meaning like what I just said is like,
Yeah, I heard what you just said. But with that, we're going to take a break.
yeah, okay. We're back.
Okay. Do you want to keep talking about the Grammys or should we talk about something else?
Well, I wanted to talk about how lucky you are that you get to sit across there and look at me this whole time. Because don't I look gorgeous? And I have to stare at, first of all, stinks. Smells like, don't tell him I said this. Smells like shit. You can tell when he walks in a room. Smells like poop. Just kidding.
Guys, comment what fart I would sound like. Oh! Okay. Great. Anywho.
Love it.
So, what do you... Not the Grammys? Okay.
Well, I don't care.
Honestly, yeah, I'm done with the Grammys. I think it was great.
Okay.
I think it was great this year, but moving on to something else.
Talk. Just say it.
Rank every Shrek movie in order, like right now, on the spot.
Is there 5 of them, or there's 4 of them?
I don't even know.
The 5th one's coming out this year, I believe.
Shrek stands, where you at?
Yeah.
Okay, but rank them. Rank the ones that you do know. How many do you know?
Okay, so Shrek 2 is going to be number 1 for me. Then Shrek 1 is number 2.
Really?
And
Okay.
then Shrek 3 and then Shrek 4.
Okay. Shrek 4 is with the little...
Shane Dawson.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. With Shane Dawson.
With Miss Shane Dawson. And the second one is where the princesses fight, right? Like, where she's like,
You went from the 4th to the 2nd?
The 4th. No, I'm just figuring
No,
out.
that's the same one.
No. Where like Snow White and
No.
the trans bartender is like...
We don't know. Allegedly. I don't know.
We know. And that's my favorite character. So I'm going to
I should
speak on
dress
it.
as her.
You should. Okay.
And you can dress as like Shrek.
Don't have to.
You already look like him.
But so yeah, I would rank the second one
I can't sit.
where they were like, where the yeah,
Come on
second,
Okay.
second, third, first, fourth, done, and that's how you do it.
The first is the 3rd one for you?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
been done. It's played.
It's perfect. Well, it was 2nd for me, so I don't know why I'm complaining. I think
Yeah,
it was my favorite one. 'Cause
exactly.
It wasn't. That's so true. Well, we were just talking about how the next one, don't look at my feet, is coming out like this year.
Yeah,
Or they push it off.
We weren't talking about it. You said that
Right.
about 2 minutes ago. So yeah, speak on it.
Speaking on it. This has nothing to do with Shrek.
How to Train Your Dragon.
No. In class, I don't know why I keep going back to that. I'm going to stop talking about class. Ew, gross.
And
No
don't
one
talk
our age
about-
wants children. That's what I was going to say. I was in a situation where someone was asked a group of people, who here wants children? One person raised their hand out of about a group of like 40 people. One person. And he was like, yeah, I want to be a dad. And everyone was like,
It was me, guys.
And everyone in that class is like, everyone there is, around 20s to mid 20s. Nobody wants kids, which I think is great because I don't like kids. Fuck your kids.
Yeah, that part.
Especially when they come into an establishment and wreak havoc and they're loud.
Yeah.
I don't want kids.
I think that's for everyone. Like, I don't know. Which is funny though, because like, I don't know. I just think it's...
Wait, why is it funny? Explain why it's funny. You can't say that and not explain why it's funny.
Because I think it's funny when it depends on like the area or like the surroundings you're with.
What do you mean?
Because it's like everyone in that spectrum that you're talking about doesn't want kids. Because I also think they're college students trying to focus on their lives, so they're not going to say kids. But like...
Okay, yes. But like... But
everyone
wasn't
from
like, do you want kids
everyone
right
from
now?
back home in Center butt fuck. We're both from the middle of butt fucks nowhere.
Different butt fuck nowhere.
Different butt fucks.
But both from a butt fuck nowhere.
Both from butt fuck nowhere. And so...
Very similar experience from what I've learned.
Yeah.
Mine is not that it's a competition. But like your school had how many people when you were growing up?
Yeah, I had a little bit more of a butt fuck.
Well, you had less of a butt fuck.
Oh, it was less butt fuck because there was more people.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she had a bigger butt fuck.
Dense. Yeah, but both small towns and very like,
I want kids.
You need to have kids. You need to be
also,
not
gay.
Which,
for a place where everyone wants kids, how is there like no population?
Well, because they're all sleeping with each other. Clock that T.
Oh, true.
Clock that T. It's like the same 7 people live there. Ooh, yikes. I mean, that's not true. There was a neighboring town, I won't name it, but you know who you are.
You know who you are.
That had rumors like everyone was like cousins. But yeah, but no, you kind of make a good point there though. Is I feel like because in small towns, unless you were like gay or some sort of queer or not white,
you're staying there.
You're staying there, and you're also like, you are told and taught and you believe exactly what your parents tell you and teach you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the times in those small towns, because they live in a bubble, it's not true things. It's not helpful things. It's hateful and hurtful. And this is why we're in the political climate we're in. Not to get too crazy, but this is fucking crazy. This whole...
I know, on the first EP.
Stop saying EP like that. That means extended play. That doesn't mean episode.
To me, it does.
She's dumb.
What?
She may be ugly, but she's also dumb. Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you feel like the same? That like, I need some, Oof.
I think people are stupid.
Right.
A good amount. And I think that stupidity stems because people are like intimidated when someone truly knows fully what they are, what they tend to be. And like, or just in general, people find like even a small percentage of someone knowing themselves so intimidating for absolutely no reason.
True.
And it's literally just like projecting onto them, which is why it's like, that's why people hate drag queens. That's why people hate gay people. That's why people hate literally anyone.
I would know
nothing
about either of those things. Drag queens or gay people. Couldn't be me, not me.
Exactly. And that's why she's hateful over here.
Exactly.
But yeah, people are just intimidated by like
Confidence.
everything. Like, no, not even confidence, just like
they are.
self-worth. Like they're it's kind of like they're embarrassed to take care of themselves. Like every man, their ass cheeks are glued by doo-doo shit because they don't even know how to take care of themselves because they think it's gay.
An overcooked brownie in there.
Overcooked double chocolate chip brownie from Starbucks, but like
from redacted.
Yeah.
From place. Don't know anything about that either.
And it's like, to all the women out there, to the probably like 5 women that are watching this first episode.
I'd make it 2.
2?
And they're the only people.
2 non-binary folks, because we also don't know. 2 whatever is out there. If you're dating a man who mumbles under his breath, if he smells,
that part,
if he can't order a a drink
That part.
at any place,
That part.
if he can't order at all,
That part.
if you can't eat his ass, it's a red flag.
That's true. If it's like no, if it's like you literally can't because
Shit
it's
is glued
not
shut.
clean, or like you're worried about the cleanliness. I need to actually take a look at you. And if you're worried about the cleanliness of his ass, you should be worried about everything.
Yes.
Because that's crazy. And that normalization on TikTok of like when it was like, oh, straight men don't wash their ass. And then they try to defend it by being like, actually, you're not supposed to wash your ass because it's like, huh? I don't care if technically the oils from my ass are healthy for my ass skin. I don't care. I'm scrubbing that shit with steel wool, mama. I'm like, she's clean down there. Like,
Well, it looks like you scrubbed it with this wig.
how's that perm treating you?
I cut it off.
Some of it. You're rocking 2 hair textures right now, mama.
Mm-hmm. Clock it.
Crispy ends and less crispy mids.
No, crispy ends, greasy middles.
That's me. I'm a greasy middle.
Ew. But yeah. Or if you're dating a man in general, grow the fuck up. And that's what I have to say.
If you're dating a man,
Mm-hmm.
grow the fuck up.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
I agree. I'm not dating a man. So we're fine. I'm single if anyone wants me. I don't always dress like this. Just sometimes.
all the time.
Just when I'm on the street corner. Oh. See this little hook. Actually, okay. For my BDSM lovers out there, what is this? Is it for a leash? Because this is like fetish gear, but I just like the aesthetic.
Maybe you tie that to like the butt plug, like the ball butt plug. So when you put it in someone, you like
With your neck.
yeah, T. Like
Yeah.
just like
And it just sounds like a train crash.
and then they all
like
overlap.
glass breaking and a cat meowing.
Perfect. Yes,
Perfect.
exactly. It's a flying fuck.
Oh, I didn't tell you this. This is a good story. So when I was at that birthday party, there was someone there that was very cute, and it piqued my interest. And I said, "Hey," I said to my friend, "Star, shout out, hey Star." I was like, "Who is that person over there?" Also, if that person is somehow watching this, that's not gonna happen literally at all. But just in the case that happens, you're gonna know my true thoughts about the situation. I was like, "They're so cute, right?" I was like, "They're really cute," blah, blah, whatever. The whole night, and Star also said the same thing. They kept looking at me. I wasn't crazy, and their friend kept as well. So then I go up and I asked like the person whose birthday it is. I'm like, "Who is that?" And they gave me their name and their pronouns. They, them. I was like, they were very cute. They were wearing like baggy jeans and they had like a nice shirt on, and they had like kind of a mullet vibe. They had a septum and like other piercings. It was very lit. Loved it. I was like, okay, if I see them walking out the door, them and their friend, I'm gonna go ask them for their number, right? Duh. I was also under the influence, maybe. I see them walking out, so I not like chase after them, but I like ran out the door and they were already outside. And I was like, oh my god, like, hey, like I saw you in there, thought you were cute, like, can I get your number? This person looks at me. I feel bad saying this person looks at me and goes, for what? And I started like giggling, and I was like, I was just like holding my phone, and I was like, and I looked at their friend, and their friend was like looking at them like, what do you mean? And I was like your phone number. And they were like, for what? And I was like, I just like stood there, and I was like, and then their friend was like, he's asking for your number, like romantically. And then the person goes, oh, I'm so sorry. Like but they said something. I think said they're on the spectrum or something. So they like don't catch social cues. Whatever. That's totally fine. That's completely fine. But it was so confusing. And then they were like, oh, I'm actually in like a committed relationship and stuff. So then I had to walk my sorry ass back in there after that. But they were very nice after. I was like, oh, like so chill. I was like, y'all have a great night. Like, love your guys' outfits. And they're like, oh, like you too. It was like vibes.
Yeah.
But when they kept saying, for what? Like, it happened like 3 times. And I was just standing there like, I don't know what do I say? Like, I thought I said enough. But then they explained themselves. So it was like completely fine. But that's kind of how my dating, like, as of recently,
Honestly,
has been.
it low-key has
I've given
not
my
like
number
flopped,
out.
but like, or like rejection therapy.
Okay, it's only happened twice.
Yeah.
This one time they were in a relationship. And then the other
But also,
time,
it's like, that's what I was going with. Like, it's not them denying. It's just there's outside factors.
yeah.
So I just think you're picking the fish that have already grabbed to a hook.
Well,
Put that on a shirt.
well, maybe I'm the fish. I need to find my hook.
Or that. Great.
You know?
Don't go
I'm
take
definitely
someone else's.
fish. At work, I also gave my number to someone. I work at a place. Same place they work at, but different
We
location.
both work.
We're not saying that.
Redact it.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be funny.
We both work at...
And then it's like me.
Yeah. So I gave them my number. This one's crazy. This one is insane. They text me like immediately and were like, oh, hey, my name is this, blah, 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 which I already knew their name because of where I work. It makes sense. Like blah, 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 but like whatever. We started texting. We're texting all day. I'm at Chili's right across from my apartment. And I was like talking about Chili's. They also said that this is a different person, by the way. They also said, I lost my train of thought. Oh, they texted me and were like, you giving me your number was the best part of my day. Is that not flirting? That's literally you're telling me you love me and want to get married.
Comment in the chat. Is that flirting? Is that a body?
Yeah. I would say if I said that to someone, the only intent I have is letting them know that I'm into them in more than just a friend way. That I think they're cute, that I like, I wouldn't say that to like someone who just gave me their number, who clearly thinks that I'm cute, right? So I took that as, okay, so we're flirting, blah, blah, whatever. I mentioned taking them out. And he texts me, oh, sorry, but I'm actually talking to someone and I really want to see where it goes first. What? Huh? And it didn't stop there. Then he says he wasn't sure of my nipples out. He wasn't sure of my intentions when I gave him my number. Am I dumb? Am I the stupid one? Because I feel like if I were to give someone my number, clearly I want you. I don't want to be friends with you. Especially when I'm me and I'm very gay and you're clearly gay. And like, also I had just seen you on Grindr literally like, I don't know, 10 minutes before that. So I thought, which granted I just outed myself for being on Grindr at work. But I was on my break. I wasn't like, I was just curious who was in the area. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so I really thought you must be single. Apparently not. So I think I kind of dodged a bullet, honestly, if that was the energy they were giving me.
Honestly.
But that's crazy.
This dinner is so fucking good, Lois.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you.
She's like, oh, wow. Okay. Okay, Bonnie. Yeah, I love that story.
Thank you, Joella.
Thank you. We need more stories like this.
We need more stories like this.
Thank you, Joella.
Yeah.
Bring her back, honestly.
Bring back Joella, please. Joella All-Star season when? Joella, don't forget the Ella.
I'm going to hate seeing Joella, Mistress, and Dawn all fight for that crown. For that crown.
3-way lip sync.
What are they lip syncing to?
They were lip syncing to...
Roar by Katy Perry.
Oh,
Great song.
I was thinking like maybe a fight song. That gives very Joella vibes.
Very.
No T-belt.
From the ground up.
This is my fight song.
Or like...
I can't hate on Joella though because who am I?
Or if they play like... I'm sure Dawn would win. and it's just gonna be like robot sounds. It's gonna be
You know, like the McDonald's like beeping sound, like that's literally gonna be.
literally put Dawn in the ring. If that
It's
was
over.
if it was with Dawn and Morphine, you would have
Out the
gone
door.
out the door. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm still not past that, to be honest.
With Dawn
Like,
going home.
yeah, and no one on the pit stop, no one ever getting her, no one like rooting for Dawn. I'm a
I feel
Dawn
like, okay,
writer.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
like
not
everything
calling you
I've
out.
watched during that season, there was no Dawn love. It was always
We'll
just
watch
like
something else.
it was always just like Dawn is safe. Dawn is safe.
Dawn,
and then she lost.
Dawn was only safe
even though
the
she
whole
had
season.
some of the best looks
I love Dawn.
I've ever seen in Drag Race.
But here's the thing, Nathan. The runway, it's really apparent with this season at least. The runway, okay, I was going to say the runway doesn't matter, but then it does because I feel like Joella, if she had an okay look, she wouldn't have been in the bottom with the mattress look, you know? If that look had
Yeah.
been better, she wouldn't have been in the bottom because her
If
performance
she took
in
off the mattress
challenge-
and was a bed bug, she would have won. No. But she would have been safe if she took that off and was a bed bug. That's so
or
camp.
something, or just like not done the mattress, the quilt, because that was bunk. But it was so bad that it circled back to being good. And I will say, Joella, you have a fan.
You are my
in me.
favorite glory hole.
No, literally
you.
that you made those first episodes, what 3 or 4
Beautiful.
episodes, so entertaining.
You now became my Slasian diva of Los
yeah,
Angeles.
you
So thank you.
came in, no one knowing you. Well, not no one knowing you, but like when you said you were the the diva of Los Angeles, I was like, we live there, and not that we like frequent drag shows all the time.
But,
But personally,
we
I
know.
haven't seen her.
I feel like we know.
I didn't know of her, and that's okay. But after this, I know her and I love her.
I miss her already.
This is what she
Get her
needed.
back on my screen.
Please.
Thank you.
We have fucking Georges on 9 seasons of Drag Race. Why can't we have 9 seasons of Joella?
Back to Dawn.
Oh yeah, back to baby girl Dawn.
She is my favorite drag queen. She's
Valid.
my little elf. I miss her on my screen all the time. We were just watching her before this EP. But yeah, I just love her and I just felt like I had to put that out there.
I do feel if the season was based off runways only, Nymphia still would have won.
Nymphia would have won without a
Her
doubt.
runway package.
It's beautiful.
Saphira's were really good, but Nymphia's were perfect without needing to be huge. Saphira's were all like really big and grand, which I love.
Yeah, it changed the game forever, but it was just that's all she relied
But
on.
Nymphia's were
being-
just
yeah. Nymphia had details.
it was everything she wore
Mhm.
could have been like made. I mean, she made them, which is even more incredible.
Yeah.
But it could have been on a runway.
Granted, Saphira, you'll get your crown soon.
Yeah, don't worry.
You're
babe.
gonna win.
Don't
yeah.
worry, babe.
And I will be there.
If
to
you are,
see
if
win.
you walk in to the workroom on an All-Star season,
it's over.
all those bitches are gonna be like,
Yeah.
we
And
just
I'm
lost.
gonna be excited for what you bring.
yeah,
Bitch, you better bring a skyscraper into the workroom.
something.
Something. I need you coming in on an actual airplane.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, airplanes are low-key ooky spooky right now. Hella have been crashing.
Yeah.
That is spooky. Don't want that. But yeah, if Saphira would have won, my vote was Nymphia just because I loved
Nymphia
her to
always
death.
because she was just fun and like fresh, to be honest.
And she was never in the bottom. And the only challenge she like kind of stumbled in was Snatch Game. And even
I
then, she
do
was
love
safe,
a
so.
good game player because she pretended to be sucky at everything. And then she got onto the stage and
And was a dancing
ate
diva.
everyone down. That's what Willow Pill did.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's
And, like,
what Lydia
when-
B. Collins did.
And when Nymphia walked into the room, everyone judged her banana look, which is everyone judged Violet's looks. Everyone judged Willow's for
Yeah.
her angle shirt.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, the girls got to stop judging the baby queens or like these weirdos because they end up winning.
Yeah, well, they can judge, but I mean,
Back it up, you know?
But like, don't underestimate
Yeah, that part.
because that's when the Nymphias and the Willow Pills and
Or the
Lydia B.
Oddities.
Collins.
No.
Lydia's gonna win this season. No, I love her. I love Lydia, especially after that lip sync she just did.
She's just so cute.
She's and like you can tell she's a young queen.
12 years old.
I think she's literally probably a year older than me.
Probably.
She makes all her looks herself.
Seeing her boogie was really cute.
Yeah, she ate the lip sync up. I love Arietti.
But Lydia ate. Lydia was winning. Lydia won that lip sync.
She won that lip sync.
So Arietti, you better not hope to be in the bottom for a bit.
No, but I feel like Arietti has like the mentality to actually like, fuck, I was in the bottom and got sent home. She just happened to pull the right lever. That she's actually gonna be like, okay, there's a fire under my ass. I'm gonna like, fucking put in work now. You know who's not gonna do that?
Corey King.
Thank you. That's what I was saying. Corey King